Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new, welcome to my channel. I am Jamie Beth. Today we're going to talk about brush care, and that is the different things that you can do to take care of your brushes. Now, a lot of people have asked me what I do to keep my brushes clean, how often I clean them, and questions such as that. And I always tell them I clean my brushes at least once a week, and I do highly recommend that you guys do, if you use makeup brushes, to clean them once a week, because you want to get rid of that makeup that has been on there and bacteria that can start growing and stuff like that. And you just, if you are putting dirty brushes on your skin, you could be causing irritations, acne, and a whole bunch of other things to your skin. So you do want to make sure that you clean your brushes at least once a week. And your sponges, your makeup sponges, so your beauty blenders, your makeup sponges, you want to clean those at least twice a week. And I'm going to show you some different things that you guys can do to clean your brushes. The first thing we're going to discuss is this. This is called a color switch. And this is great for those who don't have a ton of brushes, because what you do with it is you just take your brush and you just rub it into this little sponge. All that's in here is like a rough little sponge. And you just rub your brush in there like so, and it takes the makeup off your brush. It doesn't necessarily clean it or deep clean it, but it does remove the makeup. This is great for when I don't bring a lot of brushes with me, but I want to use a lot of colors. I, again, just swirl it in here and the makeup is gone. There is no makeup coming off that brush. The next thing I want to talk about is this product right here. This is the Cinema Secrets Makeup Brush Cleaner, and this is what it looks like. I love this stuff. As you can see, I'm almost out. This is a 16 fluid ounce bottle. It does run for $30 each. So this is ideal when I have a bunch of people I'm putting makeup on and I need to clean my brushes quickly and not have them be wet for a long period of time. I will whip this out. I will clean my brushes. This does get the makeup off, and it does clean your brushes, and your brushes aren't left wet. They dry instantly. So I'm going to show you guys how this works. We're going to put a little bit of it in a little bowl here, and I'm going to zoom you guys down to show you exactly how well this cleans your brushes. Now, I do want to add, if you are using brushes that have a lot of pigment in them, your brushes might be stained a little bit, but the makeup itself is completely off the brush. So let me get you guys situated. I'm going to tune you down here and show you how this product works. We're going to grab a brush and we're going to dip it into the product, and what you do is just kind of swirl it on a piece of paper towel until the color is gone. And as you can see, the brush itself is getting cleaner. So sometimes I like to dip it a couple times just to make sure that I got all of that color off. And when I don't see any more color on my brush, I know that it is clean. And this brush is perfectly dry and there is no more makeup on it. Isn't that amazing? I just absolutely love this stuff. It is so quick and easy to use, and I don't have any issues with makeup being left on the brush. So we were going to try it. I'm going to do one more brush. So here's this brush. We're going to dip it in the product and we're going to swirl it on this piece of paper towel. So we are perfectly clean. There is no makeup coming off that brush anymore. And then look how beautiful and clean that brush is. I will do one more. Let's try something with a little bit darker pigment. This is kind of this was a pinkish reddish shadow that I was using, and we were going to go ahead and dip that in the product, and we're going to swirl it around and get that brush clean. Look how beautiful that brush looks now. It is stained just a tad, which some of these bright colored pigments will do to your brushes, unfortunately. However, the brush is perfectly clean. There is no product on that brush. So this is what Cinema Secrets does. It cleans your brushes beautifully, as well as dries them quickly, so you aren't left waiting for your brushes to dry. The next method I'm going to show you is more of a deep cleaning method, and you can use this method once a week. You can use this once a week and then deep clean your brushes once a month. That is what I do, just to ensure that all the makeup is out of those brushes and nothing is being left behind and bacteria isn't starting to grow. Now, when I deep clean my brushes, I do have to lay them out, and they do usually lay out overnight and dry. This is the quick method. They're dry instantly, but this other method I'm going to show you, it does, I do leave them out to dry overnight. So we're going to go ahead and move on to that, and I will be right back. All right, we are now at my kitchen sink, as you can see. This is where I'd like to wash my brushes and my sponges. I just like how big my sink is, so that's what I prefer. I mean, you wash your brushes and stuff and anything that you would like. Now, here is the mixture that I have, and it is about a teaspoon of coconut oil, and any type of coconut oil that you want. I like the coconut oil because it helps break down the makeup and remove it easily from your brushes without damaging the bristles. And then I use a dishwasher detergent. This is Palmolive. I use a little bit of that in there as well. And I also use a little bit of clear hand soap in my mixture. So here's the mixture. Here are the brushes and sponges that we are going to wash. Now this here, I have a towel laid down, and I've rolled up a towel so that I can lay my brushes down on an angle after I have cleaned them. We want our brushes to be laid down on an angle to help all the water come out. We don't really want the water getting into this part of our brush because it will break down the brush and the handle will come off. So we want to make sure that we always either dry our brushes straight up and down, or at least dry them at an angle if you don't have a mechanism that you can hang them straight up and down with. And this is the best way to preserve your brushes and make sure that they aren't damaged in any way possible. You want to have, medium warm water. We don't want to burn ourselves. So we're going to start with the sponges. We're going to clean these guys first. And all I do is dip it in the soap mixture. Get it nice and soapy and run it under the faucet. And what you want to do is kind of squeeze it and get all of that makeup out of there. And just keep squeezing and pushing the makeup off until your sponge is nice and clean and there's no more soap. Make sure our water isn't too hot. We just want to keep it under. We want to keep it under the water, and we want to push the makeup out. Now this sponge wasn't as dirty as the next one we're going to be cleaning, so it's not going to take as long to clean this. We just want to make sure when we squeeze it that all the soap is out. So what I will do is put this in the microwave and do 10-second intervals, which will help dry it out and kill any bacteria that has been growing in here. So that is a nice clean beauty blender. So what I do with the brushes is you want to lightly dip your brush into the soap. Then we wet our brush, and what we're going to do is I swirl it in my hand like this, and I kind of go over my fingers because it kind of acts as a washboard type of thing, and it will help get the makeup out of your brush. Then you just kind of lean it under the water, and while you're still swirling, take your hand out of the water, see if there's any soap. If you still see a little bit of soap, run your hand back under the water. Kind of spread out the bristles to see if there's any soap or if there's still makeup on the brush. If the brush looks pretty good to you, Then what I do next is I have a piece of paper towel here, and I swirl my brush in the paper towel. If it comes out clean, your brush has no more makeup on it. And we can go ahead and put it on the towel at an angle. So again, the water is going down, it's not going up into the brush, and your brush will not be damaged. So those are some different ways that I clean my brushes. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. That is our video for today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Remember to hit that subscribe button down below if you haven't already, as well as a little notification bell next to it to be notified of all of my upcoming videos. Thank you so much, and I'll see you again soon. Bye!